Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Live Jai-alai in the Magic City on the Jai-alai channel. I'm Stu Nyman. As always, I'm joined by Andrew Bleckman, and together we will cover every point played today. All Mutuals wagering is now open on today's 8-game performance. Each of today's 8 games will offer win, play, show, quinella, exacta, and trifecta wagering. We have an early daily double in games 1 and 2. We have an early pick 3 and a late pick 3. We have a Mighty Ocho jackpot that begins in game 1. To play the Mighty Ocho, correctly pick the winners of games 1 through 8. We also have the high-paying High 5 jackpot. The High 5 is a pick 5 wager. Correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly, have the only ticket that does so, you'll cash in on the High 5 jackpot for today. Big news on the High 5. That jackpot has grown. It's always guaranteed at a minimum $2,000, but it has grown to $6,407.60. Once again, the High 5 for today, $6,407.60, plus whatever's wagered into it today. So we expect that to grow past $8,000 up for grab in the High 5 today. Online wagering is available at watchandwager.com, or if you're in the state of Connecticut, mywinners.com. However, placing a bet is not necessary in order for you to enjoy all that we have in store for you today. We do have one scratch in today's performance. It only affects 2 games, but we do have one scratch in today's performance. Look at how beautifully that is typed there up on the screen with 3 asterisks at the beginning and 3 asterisks at the back end of that. I think that's stunning, guys. Graphics, folks, excellent job on that. Cool Fitness has been scratched in all his scheduled appearances today. Once again, Cool Fitness has been scratched in all his scheduled appearances today. That affects Game 2. Game 2, post 4, scratch Cool Fitness, replace Cool Fitness with Iriondo. Game 2, post 4, scratch Cool Fitness, replace Cool Fitness with Iriondo. Then we have to go all the way to Game 7, post 3. Scratch Cool Fitness, replace Cool Fitness with Flores. Game 7, post 3, scratch Cool Fitness, replace Cool Fitness with Flores. That is the scratch of Cool Fitness, as it affects 2 games in today's performance. So with all this in mind, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to make your wagers as early as possible within scheduled post times. Then sit back and relax. Post time for game number 1 is now just 7 minutes away. This is the time where I normally introduce Andrew, but he's busy eating breakfast. So oh, you're here.
Stu, look at, the breakfast is aside.
Oh,
the microphone.
my bad. I'm sorry. I didn't know you were. Oh, are you done?
You're bothering me, actually, as a matter of fact.
I'm annoying you?
No, not. I was saying, I'm eating. You're bothering me.
Okay, so
all jokes aside.
No, I'll take the announcer's responsibilities until you're done eating.
No,
because the breakfast should last until lunch, and then you'll need your lunch break. And then after lunch, of course, you need your nap and ping pong break. Then you'll put on your pants, and then we'll play Battle Court.
Yes, that's usually
kind of how it goes, right?
Typically.
Now, anyone who doesn't know the shtick here knows that I love and respect my partner in announcing, Andrew, to death. And I do sometimes have a vicious sense of humor.
No, this is funny. This is good fun. Well, to be honest with you, and I know you don't care, but we'll continue.
Yeah, I probably don't, but let's give it a try.
Well, I only got shut down 3 times trying to talk about my breakfast earlier. However,
no, please.
Last night I was hungry, so this is what I'm going to do. I get hungry at night, so what I'm going to do is I order Postmates for the morning so that I don't eat and I have something to look forward to. That's the start, and that's going to be what I'm going to do for the next couple months.
Now,
so that's a serious thing.
Okay, now let's point this out.
Yeah,
okay, so Andrew does not have a quote-unquote weight issue. Andrew would like to lose a little weight, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm in a contest within the family.
There you go. So there's a family contest. Oh.
And I don't like to lose.
I'm guessing that there's prizes involved.
There are prizes involved.
There are prizes involved. And it's Eric's family. Eric. It's sorry. It's Andrew's family. Sorry, that was Freudian. It's Andrew's family, so by definition, we're not talking about a small prize. We're probably talking about a tank, a tank, or some type of surface-to-air missile that you can only get in Boca.
I'll tell you what it is, though. This is actually that
you'll share
golf tournament that I was going to. It just had an entry fee, and that was a prize.
Really?
I either have to pay it myself if I don't get to the weight, or if I get to that,
okay,
they will pay it.
Okay.
So
Now-
that's what it is.
Now, obviously, folks who had issues with eating or sometimes,
Sure.
nighttime eating is
Yeah.
an issue for a lot of people.
Oh, Mike.
When
Yeah, trust.
they have a bunch of time on their hands and not ready to necessarily go to sleep, and it's just, especially now in the day where all you have to do is you don't need even food in
Well,
your house. All you need is a phone.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, GoPuff, they get you there in 30 minutes. They get you whatever you want, Postmates, whatever. Yeah, it's a problem.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Sabrina said the delivery fees are a deterrent. Now that is there.
No.
It is for a number of people. But look, we're living in a time when this basically all you have to do is sit like Jabba the Hutt, back there, which is not what you look like, by the way. All you have to do is sit like Jabba. Bring me the Wookiee. It's like bring me my
closer to job
Bring me my food
than others. Yeah.
And you have basically all of your social everything coming in either through your phone or on your TV, and you can pick and watch and do whatever. Now there's a lot of work from home, so you don't even have to bother going to work, and they direct deposit you money into your account.
So you don't even have to go to the
really
bank to cash it. Yeah, how
really
about that?
kind of an amazing time of life. I have.
I said
I'm
Wall-E.
watching it.
Do you remember that film, Wall-E? The
Yes.
that was like not. I mean, as crazy as it sounds, just sitting in a chair all day, everything automated. That's it was scary and kind of a strange movie at the time, but
Are we not headed?
yeah, it's a little bit scary. Yeah, but we're definitely headed that way.
No. Well, we do have a
Yes,
video
we
with
do.
3 minutes to go that explains something, right? I should pay attention, but what?
Yes, we'll get to enjoy some of the everything bagel here. 3 minutes to go to game one. This one explains the scoring format for all 8 games, which today has every day spectacular 7 scoring.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
And we're back here, 2 minutes from game
2
one.
minutes as Andrew moves on to course 2, the bagel course. It's
It's a nice spread. I got to be honest, though, this was surprising for the folks out there. Stu is a corned beef hash aficionado.
Yeah, I am.
So I came in, it's a little corned beef hash and eggs, and Stu was all over it. From the Bagel Emporium, so if you're local, you can check it out. Shout them
out to Bagel Emporium, and obviously we get nothing from, unless you walk in tomorrow and they say, no, Mr. Bluckman, here you go, this is on us. Exactly. This is on us.
We might have to.
But
Yes,
one of the ways that you determine a good corned beef hash
Yeah.
is it's 1, it's not very complicated, and 2, it's the ratio of corned beef to potato.
Yeah.
It's because of the 2 ingredients. Obviously, the corned beef is the more expensive of the 2 ingredients. So the more corned beef it has, the better overall it is.
How about structure with the corned beef hash? Do you like it like sometimes it's a little loose?
Slight crunch.
Yeah.
No, that
Yeah.
slight crunch on one side.
Yeah, that's the key.
Slight crunch on one side. And to be honest with you, I don't do that type of egg that you had. We
Yeah.
do it on scrambled eggs, and literally just put it on top of the scrambled eggs. And sorry, that's the way I do it.
No, that's hey. Teach their own. That's lovely.
For those of you betting the early daily double or the Mighty Ocho, we do have that one scratch. Cool Fitness is scratching all his scheduled appearances today. With that, time to begin. We are ready to begin our first game. It is a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. All points doubling after the first round of play. Up first and serving in the red shirt at post 1 is Andrew Luck. Receiving in the blue post 2, CRB. There's the serve by Anderluck. We've begun. CRB from the 11 line. Anderluck from the 9. Backhand. Backhand by CRB, low and hard to the inside. What a catch by Anderluck, and the backhand follows. Anderluck, 9 line. Rebote forehand high to the front wall. That's going to take a bounce. CRB makes the Rebote save. Anderluck missed it. Well played. Point 2. 2 first up on the board here in our first game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3, Flores. Backhand by Flores to the inside. Rebote just above the pad. Flores gets in there. Great catch. Nice backhand. Right to the corner. Flores backhand from the 10 line. Rebote forehand by CRB. Flores advances, takes it in the air, sends it back. Flores, nice pickup on the forehand. Hard to the inside, crossing the sidewall. CRB's there. Scoop by Flores. There's the backhand, wall to wall. Karen by Flores, big bounce. Brought down by CRB at the 10 line. Flores on the catch. Here's the backhand. He lifts it. Rebote coming out. Flores, low catch at the 8 line. Plays it to the inside. Scoop by Flores. Low and hard. Caught by CRB. There's the backhand. Ball tipped. Another well-played point. Point 2. Here's the green shirt, post 4, worn by number 10, Juice. Juice from the forehand, powerful to the front wall. Rebote. Rebote left side. Juice on the catch. Karen with a light touch. CRB gets there. Scoop by Juice. Backhand. Caught by CRB. Juice on the forehand. Rebote to the inside. Juice looking for Rebote. Rebote left side. 2-all. Big bounce. CRB's there. Karen by CRB is in. Point 2. Still on the board with 3 points. Here's the black shirt at post 5, worn by Jedden. Here's the backhand by Jedden. Caught by CRB. CRB's 2-all to the outside. Goes off of Jedden. Cesta scores. Point 2. 2 on the board with 4 points. Here's the yellow shirt at post 6, worn by El Barba. Here's the backhand by El Barba. CRB's there. Backhand. Bote forehand save with a light touch. He's fast, but wasn't fast enough. El Barba got him. Brought out the guns, too. I think that's what he's doing there on the sidewall. Not sure. Never sure with El Barba. There we go. The hands over the head for victory. That's more like El Barba. 0.6. Receiving, pink shirt at post 7, number 45, Iriondo. There's the backhand by Iriondo, powerfully thrown to the inside. El Barba on the rebote. Beautiful rebote to the inside. That scores on the second bounce, 0.6. Here now to complete the first round and receive the purple shirt at post 8, Tennessee. Floating serve, picked off by Tennessee. Hard throw to the inside. Excellent catch by Tennessee. There's the backhand. Right to the inside. Low and hard. Scoop by El Barba. Scoop by Tennessee. Ball tipped. 0.8. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red of post 1, Anderluck. Backhand by Anderluck. Tennessee with tip ball, 0.1. Anderluck with 2 points. Here's the white shirt at post 3, worn by Flores. There's the backhand by Flores. Rebote coming out. That's on the wall. It's a beautiful forehand rebote by Anderluck. Good catch by Flores at the 9 line. Backhand gets away from him, hits the overhead screen, 0.1. One on the board with 4 points. Here's post 4, the green shirt returns. Juice. Powerful forehand by Juice, caught in the air by Anderluck. Anderluck from the forehand, wall to wall. 0.1. Possible game point for the red shirt, post 1, Anderluck on the court, trying to stop him, Jedden. Backhand by Jet, powerfully thrown to the inside. Rebote forehand high to the front wall. Jen's on the catch. Point in game, post 1, Anderluck. No playoff here, 2 places, 6 shows, unofficial order finish 1, 2, 6. Your prices will be up in a moment. CRB's funny. Okie dokie, winning game. Some of his assessments are just brilliant. Oh, that's quite funny. Okay, 1, 2, 6. Official order finish for game 1. Coming in first, post 1, Anderluck. CRB's not happy about that. Taking second, post 2, CRB. Coming in third, post 6, El Barba. 1, 2, 6, the official order finish for game 1. Do you think he shut me down because he thought I was going to start yelling at him?
Yeah, maybe. He got a little nervous. Hey, he's got to take it easy on himself, huh? Well, he's up at the top. He's tied for first. He's had a pretty good start, huh, to the Quinelas?
Just wasn't interested in his analytics right there at the moment. It's like a Quinella game. How many of you played? How many are you going to play?
Yeah.
It's like talking about the outcome of one is... That's what fans do. That's what we fans do. Like,
Yeah.
we'll walk up to Ara, and we'll say, do you remember in 1979, you were in the 5-post playing so-and-so and this, and they, like, gloss over and say, I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Players usually smile and nod, you know. There are the prices. $2 Quinella 1-2, $9.80. So 1-2, a common number to come in. And apparently everybody expected Anderluck and CRB to come in first and second. I mean, the win paid 20 cents more than the Quinella. That's always interesting to see. So your Quinella 1-2, $9.80. Everyone cashing a ticket, congratulations. Always look on the bright side. Trifecta 1-2-6, $89.20. $2 wager on one to win, $10. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is Game 2. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. There is a scratch. Game 2, post 4. Scratch Cool Fitness. Replace Cool Fitness with Iriondo. Game 2, post 4. Scratch Cool Fitness. Replace Cool Fitness with Iriondo. Post time for Game 2 is now just 7 minutes away. Good luck. And just before we get to this intro, have to say our greetings. Steve M. in there with all the numbers that count. It's JBTV. Greetings to you. Mo Crank, as always. Bob K. only here for an hour. Hope it's an enjoyable hour for you, as it will be for us. That's it.
Well, 6 minutes until game number 2. We have another video here. This one explains, for any new jai-alai fans out there, how the sport is played.
The main rule of jai-alai is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in jai-alai. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a jai-alai player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And we're back here, 5 minutes from the start of game number 2. Had some lovely conversation with Stu, enjoying some of the best pound cake in the world, courtesy of none other
mom
than Mrs. Tennessee. In the building today.
traveling with pound cake.
What does TSA think? When does she check that? Or
You know that there's that whole TSA argument right now about does peanut butter constitute a solid or a...
You got to be
No,
bleeping me.
TSA has a statement on it. Peanut butter is a liquid and is not allowed. It's subject to the 3-ounce rule.
You got to be.
Nope. Absolutely. But this pound cake, no one
Is
can...
it at that rate, isn't? Oh my goodness. I was gonna, anything could be a liquid then in that rate.
Wow. Guys, we need to get
Sabrina,
Sabrina.
we gotta
because
get it-
Sabrina's
someone-
busting out the facts here, like. You know, I've accused her of being undercover boss, right? A few times,
Yeah,
right?
Sabrina.
But
This might be number
she's
one.
been here too long for that, and I've looked for the cameras. Now, when Sabrina first showed up, it was and just so folks know, is that if you're looking at the back wall, you see JR with the ball there on the end near the players. You see me looking disgruntled in the middle, as I have since 2018. I'm the disgruntled one in the middle. You have Andrew, who's wearing white and
He's
reclining.
got some food on his face somewhere.
That's what I
Yeah,
said,
you
it's
can
usually
see
a
it.
little- And Sabrina's hidden behind all of this equipment that she just monitors. I mean, obviously you're qualified to do more than this in life. I mean, yeah. You know what? sorry, it's inappropriate to ask this, but what's your age range?
You're
She's
the same
25.
age, yeah.
How about this? Air traffic control. Do you have any interest?
Wow.
I'm going to suggest you look into it. There's a major hiring thing going on. They're paying out the ass for these things because there's
Air traffic, really?
air traffic control. Now it is one of the most stressful. It is hugely stressful, but it's something. So it is government work, meaning that you're guaranteed to have it. So the benefits are fantastic, and if you have any interest in that whatsoever, so sorry, I was looking at different true careers. I've known one person who did it. He had the mental acuity to do it. He was very bright and whatever, but he does talk about the stress. He does talk about the stress.
Wow.
So look at the other. Ultrasound is a great place to start because anything, of course, in the medical allied professions. So yeah, because then that opens the door to. In fact, the mother of one of our players started off not as ultrasound, but she started off as a X-ray technician, is what you would call. So she got her radiology tech license, and for the last 20 years, I believe she has been running the what's his name? She's been running the imaging department of one of our major hospitals.
How about
down
that?
Here. Yeah, the whole time. Also, I'll throw out another one, a hint there. Also happens to be married to a retired highlight player who may have something to do with Dania Highlight.
Ooh.
Yes. Now, Benny and I joked years ago. We joked around what it was like to have a wife more successful than me. So now the radiology, that's a good place to start. But look, just Google and look and see what's. These guys get paid really well. They get paid, and of course they have a very serious job.
Yeah.
And there's a high demand for it. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that they're 15% understaffed on the whole.
Ooh.
No, and you have to be a particular age because you can't train for it. For instance, at 50, or you can. There's a cutoff at maybe 30 years old.
It's also intriguing. Stu, with that, let's begin game number 2.
Time to begin our second game. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Point double after the first round of play. Up first and serving, red shirt of post 1, Juice, receiving blue of post 2, CRB. Oh, and by the way, we hope you don't leave. Juice serves. We begin. There's backhand by CRB. Juice is there, winding up. 2-all. CRB reads it, stops it, returns a carom. That's in. Point 2. 2 first up on the board in our second game. Here's the white shirt of post 3, worn by Jeden. Rebote left side, that hits the overhead screen. Point 3. 3 serves to the green shirt, post 4, substituting for Cool Fitness, who is scratched, Iriondo. Backhand by Iriondo. Rebote forehand, hits the pad, and the pad is bad. Point 4. Now receiving in the black shirt of post 5, here's El Barba. Iriondo from the 8 line, backhand. Rebote left side, high to the front wall. Iriondo's there, backhand, powerfully thrown. Good catch by Elbarba at the 9 line. Iriondo, backhand. Elbarba, forehand Rebote save, stays to the inside. Iriondo with the 2-all that caught the pad. Point 5. In this matchup, we have El Barba serving to the yellow shirt at post 6, worn by Flores. Here's the backhand by Flores. Point 6. Receiving in the pink shirt at post 7, Tennessee receives. There's a backhand by Tennessee. Chula scores, point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt at post 8, we have Anderluck. Big right side by Anderluck. Robote, it's a 2-all, light touch. Anderluck's on it, outside at the 5 line, blasted inside, where it scores, point 8. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red at post 1, Juice. Robote missed on the left side of Anderluck, point 1. One on the board with 2 points. Here's post 2, CRB. CRB on the backhand from the 10 line. Juice is there. Backhand from the 9. Ball in and out of the cest on the left side, point 2. Joe on the board with 3 points. Here's the white at post 3, Jedden. Good catch by Jedden. Backhand low and inside. Just out of the reach of CRB. Well thrown, point 3. 3 on the board with 3 points, serving to post 4. Here's Iriondo. Point 3. Jedden has possible game point with 5 points. Trying to stop him is El Barba. Fault over serve. 5 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 6 as play continues. Flores. Ball tipped at the side wall. Well played by El Barba off the serve. 5 has 5 points and a possible game point. Trying to stop him is Tennessee. There's the backhand by Tennessee. Bote comes out. Forehand Bote by El Barba, played high. Tennessee catches it in the air. Backhand from the 10 line. El Barba, good catch midcourt. Hard throw. Tennessee's there. Tennessee, nice 2-all, stopped by El Barba. Big throw, returns, scores, and wins. Point and game for the black shirt of Post 5, El Barba. No playoff here. 3 places, 2 shows. Unofficial order finish, 5-3-2. Your prices will be up in a moment. Winning game 2, Post 5, El Barba. Taking second, Post 3, Jedden. Coming in third, Post 2, CRB. Quite a difference between this quinella and the last quinella. $2 quinella, 3-5. That's right, no CRB or Anderluck in that one. $112.40. Trifecta 5-3-2, 369.20. The early daily double, $1,561.60. $2 wager on 5 to win, $21.20. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is Game 3. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. It is played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. A few new players coming out here in Game 3. Game 3 also begins the high five for today. High five jackpot guaranteed at a minimum $2,000, however, has grown to a whopping $6,407.60. Take that plus whatever's wagered into it today, minus the small commission that we take to keep the lights on in the place. And we're looking at over $8,000 up for grabs, more than likely, in the high five for today. To play the high five, correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly and have the only ticket that does so, you will cash in on the high five for today. Post time for Game 3 and the high five, now just under 7 minutes away. Good luck. Rotate forehand by Bueno. Catch by Carballo. Carballo to the outside. Rotate left side. It's a 2-all. That is beautifully executed by Bueno. Takes the serve again. Outside placement will score. Manu on the catch, backhand, thrown powerfully. Catch by Julin. Manu comes out, focuses on the outside placement. Backhand by Anderluck to the inside. The rotate forehand by Carballo. Anderluck's there. Pica. What a catch. Backhand from the 8 line. Good catch by Nicholas. There's the backhand. Powerfully thrown. Rotate forehand by Aratz. Rotate left side. 2-all beautifully executed. Backhand by Manu. Catch by Bragley. Bragley comes hard from the right side. Wow, Magic City bounce, and Manu handled it fine. What a catch by Manu. Manu on the catch, backhand. Rotate forehand by Douglas. Manu is there, winding up. Goes to the outside, scooped up by Douglas. That high bounce, sharp carom. What a catch by Benny, backhand. What a catch by Julin, forehand. Benny calls for their bote, sends it inside. Julin's there. Carom by Julin. Backhand by Benny. Benny on the catch. Backhand. Scoop by Benny. And the 2-all scores. Backhand by Nicholas. Rabote coming out. Forehand, Carom Rabote. My, oh my.
And folks, that top 10 takes us less than a minute till the start of game number 3. And look at that high five pool, $2,630 wagered into it.
No, that is quite the high five. Wow, oh, wow.
Plus that carryover, which Stu so beautifully wrote last night.
$6,407.60.
Yes. Wow, as you said.
$9,000. We're
as
approaching
advertised.
$9,000. Wow.
Again, still have a minute to get those high five wagers in. Pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly, and have the only ticket that does so, you'll cash in on everything in the carryover plus some of that pool for today. Should be a big jackpot. Over $9,000.
Thank you, Steve, for breaking that down. Over $8,500 to a single winner if they hit it.
85.
What did I say?
Just shy of 9,000.
Oh, yes, 8,000.
No, I misspoke as well, Stu. I said 9,000. Not you.
Okie dokie.
Let's do it.
Time
Good
to
luck.
begin game 3 and the high five for today. This is a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points, with all points doubling after the first round of play. Up first and serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Manny. Receiving in the blue of post 2, Julin. There's a serve by Manny. We've begun. Backhand by Julin. Passes. Rabote by Manny from the 8 line to the big bounce to the inside. Stopped by Julin. Rabote 2-all opens and scores. Point 1. 1 first on the board in our third game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. Here's Bueno. There's the backhand by Bueno. Rabote by Manny for the big bounce to the inside. What a catch by Bueno. Good pickup there on the left side. Rabote to the inside. Catch by Bueno on the forehand. Going hard to the inside. Manny's there. Backhand. Juggling on the catch. Point 1. Green shirt of post 4 receiving. Here's number 25, Kubala. Catch by Manny. Kubala on the catch. Backhand from the 9 line. Rotate forehand save by Manny. Kubala steps in at the 6 line. There's the backhand. Manny looking to get the big bounce to the inside. Kubala chases it down. Backhand from the 13 line. Manny takes it on the forehand. Rotate forehand, up, and away. That hits the overhead screen, point 1. In this matchup, we have Manny serving to Spinner, who wears the black shirt at post 5. There's the backhand by Spinner, powerfully thrown to the inside. Manny for the rebote at the 9 line. He makes the save. 2-all by Spinner. Forehand. Scores. 1 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 6. In this matchup, we have Manny serving to Benny. Rebote forehand by Manny. Here's Manny on the forehand. Benny makes the catch. Backhand from the 8 line. Benny on the catch, winds up. Inside placement, read by Manny. Inside placement, read by Benny, tipped by Benny. Point 1. Manny's gone 5 straight out of the 1 post. Here is the pink shirt of post 7, worn by Ben. Here's Ben on the backhand, powerfully thrown. Rebote is going to kick all the way out to the 5 line. Turned on the forehand of Manny. Ben set up to make the perfect catch. 2-all. My, oh my, what a fine 2-all thrown by Ben, point 7. That was a fine 5 straight points for Manny. Out of the 1 post, Ben takes over the serve. He now serves to the purple shirt at post 8, Ikeda. There's the backhand by Ikeda. On the wall the whole way, Ben makes the rebote save. Ikeda makes the catch in the air. Forehand, 2 pass. Rebote 2-all. Stopped by Ikeda. Scoop by Ben. Backhand from the 9 line. Rebote forehand to the inside. Ben picks it up. Fine catch. Another 2-all. Well caught by Ikeda. Ben, difficult rebote save in the backcourt. That hit the overhead screen. Good point. Point 8. Ikeda gets the last point of the first round. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue of post 2, Julin. There's the backhand by Julin. Point 2. Receiving white shirt, post 3, Bueno. Here's the catch. And the backhand by Julin. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Bueno. Here's Julin midcourt. Forehand from the 9 line. Low and hard to the inside. Bueno with the catch. There's the backhand. Robote to the inside is tip, point 2. 2 on the board with 4 points. Serving to the 4 post. Here's Kubala. Robote forehand up, and away. That's out of play. Point 4. 4 on the board, 2 points. Here's post 5. Spinner receives. Point 4. 4 points for the 4 post. Here's post 6. Benny. Ball tipped deep in the backcourt, point 6. 6 on the board with 2 points. Returning with possible game point, the red shirt of post 1, Manny. Catch by Benny. There's the backhand. To the back wall it goes. Robote comes out to the 8 line. Low and hard to the inside. Benny's there. Manny makes the catch. Karen by Manny. Beautifully executed and scoring for the win. Point and game. Post 1, Manny. Yes, Barbara, we hear you. That's your partner. Okay, 2 with 4. Serves 4 with 4. That's for 2nd and 3rd place. Here's the backhand by Kubala. Robote forehand by Julin. Kubala makes the catch. Second place finish for post 2 for shows. Unofficial order finish 1, 2, 4. Your prices will be up in a moment. Winning game 3, post 1, Manny. Taking 2nd, post 2, Julin coming in 3rd, post 4, Kubala 1, 2, 4 is the official order of finish for game 3. There are your prices. $2 Quinella, 1, 2, $15.80. Quinella bettors today picking these pretty well. I mean, a 1, 2 is, you know, one of the more common ones, but $15.80. Trifecta 1, 2, 4, 310 even. $2 wager on 1 to win, $14.20. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 4. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points, with all points doubling after the first round of play. Game 4 will conclude today's early pick 3. But if pick 3s are your thing, there's another one coming up in game 6. No scratches in game 4. Post time, 6 minutes. Good luck.
Imagine the perfect mixture of athletics, spectacle, and speed. Jai-alai.
Let's design a Conan O'Brien or Conan superhero.
Sure.
Oven mitts. Maybe there's some steam coming off the mitts because I took a focaccia out of the oven. Oh, a highlight glove in the other one. Would be great.
Have you ever played jai-alai?
Actually lacrosse, but it's jai-alai for white people.
I'm Johnny Garcio. This is Steve-O. This is jai-alai.
Jai-alai is like handball, only you fling the ball and catch the ball with this basket thing.
It's more complicated than that.
And dangerous. It's got the same fingerprint as baseball, only better. A special stadium called a fronton. And you can sit real close, which is a thrill because the ball goes 175 miles an hour.
I can serve this pelota almost 200 miles an hour.
Big whoop, that little squishy. Jesus, is this made of limestone?
It's a dangerous game, amigo.
It's called a cesta. It's made of reeds from the Pyrenees. And the ball is called a pelota.
A lightning bolt.
Oh, good God.
We're back here 5 minutes from game number 4.
I love making Andrew crack up when he goes to talk.
That was good.
I'll just drop a little tidbit. Controversial subject being discussed that actually we can't discuss in the microphone. That is one that we can't discuss in the microphone. Not that Scott would mind.
But you like the corned beef hash, huh? It was good.
That was a wonderful breakfast that you
Maybe we'll have to go to the Bagel Emporium one day.
Where is it?
It's right by campus, US 1 and
US 1
and
over there east.
US 1 and golly, what's the crossroad? The one by the entrance of UM. That's golly. I gotta look. Hold on.
Something with a Latin name, right? One of those
No,
Latin
it's like
name
red.
streets?
It's like red. Yeah, it's like almost Red Road and US 1 right there.
Well, it's Lejeune, Ponce. I mean, all those intersect with US 1.
Yeah.
So
It's pretty close. Red Road's a little further. That would be
south
before where you would need to go.
Well, yeah.
We could do that. That would be a nice little breakfast.
I'm
not too
really,
far from
I'm
here.
not a big breakfast person. People
Really?
know that might die.
Yeah.
No, I'm really not. In fact, that meal that you had with the corned beef hash, that's typically my dinner.
Your breakfast for dinner, though? Will you partake in that?
I'm breakfast for dinner. Person.
Yeah, I like
have
that as well.
No problem. 3 scrambled eggs cooked dry like shoe leather, in corned beef hash. No, the whole runny egg thing has never worked for me since I was a child.
Wow.
That was the family business, was eggs.
People forget that. If anybody would know, Stu, yeah.
Oh no.
Eggs every way, Stu.
No, in fact, when I was a little kid, I don't even know why I'm bringing this up, but anyway, we're on the subject. When I was a little kid, dry cereal. I didn't like milk on my cereal. No, dry cereal, which didn't always go over well depending upon who I was having breakfast with. As far as some family members were concerned, parents were fine because they were. We didn't have a sit-down breakfast. But I remember eating once on a quote-unquote business trip because I was accompanying my grandfather on business. I was like 10, and I was
going to say, how old were you? Okay.
Enough to accompany him for business. There was in my little suit, and there was in his suit, and I said, I'll just have dry cornflakes. And he was reading the paper, and I was sitting there, crunch, 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 crunch. He picked I just remember, he's an intimidating guy, too. I remember the edge of the paper coming down and him looking at me. I, stopped for a second. He went back to reading the paper, crunch, 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 crunch. He just went, goddamn noise, and took the milk for his coffee and poured it on my cereal. And got back to his paper. I remember just sitting saying, wow, I guess I better finish it. I knew better than to throw a temper tantrum. Those never ended well with after the age of 3.
Yeah, that's wow.
There is Sabrina talking about children, the importance of children regulating their emotions. Is it me or is it warm in here?
I just got really hot.
No, so did I. Okay, so it's not just me. Yes, so we're dealing with the AC issue again? Okay.
But, like, it was recently, like in the last couple minutes.
The last 3 weeks. No, all of a sudden, it's usually very cold back there, but all of a sudden, it's like, you know, with all these things going around, I had RSV a few weeks ago.
Well, I got a heating pad on my back. I'm not the guy to ask how hot it is, but I was like, I just got hot. Did you? Yeah, well, yeah, it might be the 800 degrees on my back, but yeah. Well, Game 4 starting up here in less than 1 minute. No scratches in Game 4. Only one scratch remains in this afternoon's performance. That will affect game number 7.
Time to begin Game 4. It is a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points, with all points doubling after the first round of play. Up first and serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Kubala. Receiving in the blue of post 2, Nicholas. Rabote coming out. 2-all by Kubala is stopped by Nicholas in a flip play. 2-ball by Kubala. This one's out. Point 2. Well played by Nicholas. Here is the white shirt of post 3 worn by Manny. Here's the backhand by Manny to the inside. Rabote forehand by Nicholas. Rabote forehand by Manny. 2 pass. Rabote to the inside. Manny's there. Backhand from the 10 line. Inside placement scores point 2. Joe on the board with 2 points. Here's post 4 in the green shirt. Ben. There's the backhand by Ben. Rabote forehand, low and hard to the inside. Ben's there. Backhand. Rabote forehand by Nicholas. Rabote 2-all opens. Nicholas got there and stopped it for the flip play again. Ben waiting for it to come off. With respect to Ben, that wasn't a problem. He was waiting for it to come off of the side wall. It floated. Point 2. Well played. Here's the black shirt of post 5 worn by Ikeda. Here's the backhand by Ikeda. Nicholas is there. Backhand to the inside. Rabote forehand. Scoop by Nicholas. Ikeda, backhand from the 10 line. Nicholas is there. Backhand. Rabote forehand, powerfully thrown by Ikeda. Backhand by Ikeda, passes again. Rabote coming low. Nicholas makes a save. Ikeda takes it on the forehand. Catch. 2-all. 2 score. Point 2. Nicholas has gone 4 straight. Here's the yellow post 6. Bueno. Beautiful 2-all executed by Bueno to score, 0.6. Is that Barba? Seriously? One guy's making all that noise? Sounds like a flock of people. Okay, Julian receives, pink of post 7. Rebote left side by Julian on the inside, cut off in the air by Bueno. There's the backhand, caught by Julian at the 10 line. Low and hard by Julian. What a scoop by Bueno. There's the backhand. Rebote left side by Bueno. Julian on the scoop. Low and hard. This one scores. Well played, 0.7. On the court, ready to receive. Purple shirt at post 8, Spinner. Forehand by Spinner to the inside. Here's Julian. Backhand. Rebote forehand by Spinner. Here's Julian. Going hard to the inside. Beautiful catch by Spinner. Backhand. Rebote forehand by Julian. Here's a catch by Spinner. Julian choosing the rebote. He makes a great save. Here's Spinner up at the 5 line. Ball tip, 0.8. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, post 1, Kubala. Here's the catch by Kubala. Karen by Kubala. Lands wide, 0.8. 8 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 3, Manny. Scoop by Manny. Rebote forehand by Spinner. Manny takes it on the bounce to the 9 line. Back to the inside he goes. Good catch by Spinner overhead. Here's the backhand. Rebote 2-all is out. 0.8. Spinner's gone 5 straight to a possible game point, trying to stop him. Green of post 4, Ben. Here's the backhand by Ben. Powerful, powerful throw. Rabote coming out to the 7 line, turned on the forehand of Spinner. Spinner takes it on the back. 2-all in the pad, point game. A perfect game for post 8 Spinner. 8 wins it, 2 places, 6 serves to 7. This is a playoff for 3rd place. Backhand by Julin. Third place finish for post 7, Julin. Unofficial order finish 8-7. Your prices will be up in a moment. Eight 2-7, the official order finish for Game 4, and Andrew is crossed off into the funny zone. Now, this happens to Anderson Cooper every now and then. Have you seen it on? No. There's definitely something different with Andrew today. There's no question about it. No,
I didn't sleep at all. That's the construction happening on the balcony.
Oh, you're sleep deprived. Okay,
yeah,
that's it. No.
But that was hilarious. Wow, that's funny. That's funny stuff.
I think you have to be sleep deprived to think it was as funny as. I mean,
well, it kind of goes back to what Benny and I were. It's kind of an inside thing too, which is why it was as much as a laugh as he got.
Why was I close?
Not far off, but something that didn't make any sense at all. Yeah,
okay,
so you're
Let's
on
talk
it.
about
Let's talk about the
prices.
prices.
The 8-2-7. Pick 3, 5-1-8. The early pick 3, 3 of 3 numbers returning 608 even. $2 wager on 8 to win, $20.40. That's the hardest I've ever seen. I just want to make sure you didn't hurt yourself because you hurt yourself at unusual times.
Selznick said 2 weeks. I'll be back.
2 weeks, no laughter. $2 Quinoa. Sounds like a prescription I would get. $2 Quinoa 2-8, $40.60. Trifecta 8-2-7. 346.60. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is Game 5. It is a spectacular 7 singles doubles match, part of the Doubles Championship Series here at Magic City. No scratches in Game 5. Post time. 6 minutes. Good luck. So Andrew, should we share with the folks what? Okay, so we have this thing where it just winds up happening. Where Andrew and I, in our announcing partnership here, have always liked alliteration. And sometimes when you're announcing things, you have the opportunity, like certain words flow together. So the thing that's kind of come up is something that sounds interesting in Battle Court is this whole 4-4 is the score. Basically, just think
Stu
Dr.
Nyman
Seuss.
credit, yeah.
Okay, just think Dr. Seuss. And like Andrew and Benny high five each other every time that Andrew says it.
We give a look. We give a look, an acknowledgement. Yeah.
Andrew literally, and if he doesn't get that look, he looks devastated. So I was just told a few moments ago, well, we maybe we can come up with other ones, other alliterative things for scores. And I just said, like what, 3-3 time to pee?
It was so perfect.
But it's like it's obviously.
But it's just like an
now,
inside
all right,
joke.
Everyone in row 1, get up and go to the bathroom.
But for the folks at home, they're like, "What? This guy must be crazy."
So it was a timing thing.
The timing. It was back to Benny. Our conversation last night about it. We were laughing a lot about some of the things we came up with, and then just the inside jokes we talk about. It was perfect, Stu. Just perfect.
I mean, one before that that goes all the way back was Blue of Post 2. That's just kind of like where it starts. Blue of Post 2.
See, I didn't even think about it. That's just so ingrained in my memory that doesn't even sound.
No, but at one point, Blue of Post 2 was not, I don't think anybody had quite the enthusiasm that you showed for it, but so 5-5 time to drive.
5-5, only one player comes out alive. There you go.
5-5. 5-5 means a tie. Anthony wins that one. Sorry, guys.
But the only what the thing is at 5-5, we just go 5-5. This is set point. That's just kind of.
But I think 5-5 means a tie.
See, this is the problem though. Is 4-4? It just works so well. And when I was thinking about these, nothing else even just came close to
4-4
to that. And I don't want to. You don't want to ruin it either. You don't want to dilute the.
Yeah, no, that's true.
No,
I mean, there's
alliteration.
You can make a rhyme really kind of out of anything.
Right.
Some of them are inappropriate for announcing.
Well, right. Well, that was
So, that's what the laughter was about last night.
It wasn't even inappropriate. It just literally made no sense. It was just trying to find something that rhymed with 3. Yeah, and
3's the only one. What about 6-6?
Well, you can't have CeeLo. That was the only.
Sorry, that's right.
Yeah, 1-1. The match has just begun. That was one for Benny. That's a really good one. I got to give him a lot of credit. That was really good. We didn't get to 2-2 was a silly. I mean, that wasn't serious, but not like profane or just like literally just. If you would take that in English, it wouldn't make any sense. Like just reading that on paper. But that was it was good timings too. I appreciate it. That was a good laugh.
2-2. The Cesta looks like a canoe.
That's a good fact. It does.
But I mean,
it's good observation.
Then
as well.
you're just making stuff up
right.
there.
Exactly. That's what we
anything
just kept doing,
wrong.
and then we kept going back and
makes
forth.
sense.
So it was good fun. It was like a SNL kind of a failed skit pitch idea, but it was fun.
So, Chris, curious, are players ever told to hurry up between... Chris, really looking for scabs to pick, aren't you? Curious, are players ever told to hurry up between points?
Well, who's
Kinda
slow?
like
I don't
in
know.
baseball when players get out of the batter's box and every pitch is... Just wondering because you name Spinner, I don't.
Okay.
So that's just reading
We see a
quote
name.
for quote. Just wondering because Spinner takes forever in between points with having to adjust his cesta after every point and didn't know if that might get the other player's nerves with me. Thanks. Okay. We have had a conversation via text as recently as the last few weeks as to whether or not we should employ a serve clock. And this came up because on my days off, I basically just sit and think. And I was actually watching the news, and I was watching I think like a 3-minute back and forth about whether or not this clock in baseball is a good thing or not.
Right.
And so I am not in the habit of looking to other sports to bring stuff into highlight just because that's it. But by the same token, that's not how Magic City operates, and that's not. So I've kind of adopted that same. I've adopted that same thinking. So I sent a text message to both Scott and Andrew, saying, "Hey, I'm watching this debate. So for me to come up with something like that's like far out. Yeah. It's like no, let's just continue not to do it the way we've done it for the last 100 years, but let's." So that this was something that was discussed, and so Chris, no, there isn't a specific hard and fast rule. We could create it. I'm also of the understanding of life in general that when you are in a position of authority, and I do have some authority around here, not that anybody pays attention, but is that you do need to be judicious with the rules that you do employ because you can rule something out of, I mean, you can create a rule for anything that rubs you personally the wrong way, and that's not necessarily a good thing.
Right. Well, he's got to go back to the main point, is speeding up the game. How much would that really speed it up? If it's one player, one match a day, is it easier to make a rule or just talk to that guy and say, hey?
It's easier to talk to that guy, but unfortunately with some guys, and we're not saying anyone in specific, some guys do need a written rule.
Right, no doubt.
Because they will say, hey, is it a rule? We don't have many guys like that back here, but we do have a couple. Now, conversely, should there be a rule that prevents someone like Ikeda from running into position as soon as the points finish and ready to serve without, which kind of rushes the guy back? So by the same token, that's also something that Ikeda's been respectful with it, but he knows some guys when his opponent's tired, and he starts bouncing that ball to serve. So that ultimately is when coming up with rules for sports. I mean, we can come up with pages of rules that would be almost impossible. We have basically a handful of rules, that we already have a difficult time enforcing.
And even with baseball, I mean, to Chris's point, that's every batter, every pitch, sometimes changing out the balls to the pitcher. So that's like every at-bat adding a minute, and over the course of a 9-inning game, it's a lot of minutes that could be shaved off. I don't know in theory how many minutes would really be taken off of a highlight performance if that were instituted. That's the question.
Time to begin game number 5, as you call it around here, Dodging Death 1. It is a spectacular 7, doubles match, part of the doubles championship series here at Magic City. Up first and serving in the red shirts, post 1, Bueno and Spinner. Receiving in the blue, post 2, Ikeda and Iriondo. There's the serve. We begin. Rebote saved by Spinner. Ikeda takes it on the forehand. Hard throw to the inside. Spinner from the 12 line. There's a backhand by Ikeda. Big backhand by Iriondo. Goes wall to wall. That's on the wall and scoring. Point 2. Two-team, first up on the board in our 5th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirts of post 3, Anderluck and Nicholas. There's the backhand by Nicholas. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Here's Iriondo on the backhand, powerfully thrown right to the corner. Nicholas is there. Backhand by Nicholas. Rebote coming out. Ikeda on the rebote, hard throw to the inside. Backhand by Anderluck. Iriondo, beautiful catch. Big backhand from the 13 line, clears. Rebote forehand by Anderluck, tipped. Point 3. In this matchup, we have Anderluck serving to the green shirts of post 4, the team of Hyro and Ben. There's a backhand by Ben. Ben on the catch. Backhand from the 12 line. Anderluck, forehand rebote to the inside. Here's Ben at the 12. Big backhand to the inside. Nicholas is there. Backhand by Nicholas. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Ben on the juggling on the catch of Ben. Point goes to the 3. Black shirts, post 5 receive. Team of CRB and Manu. There's the backhand by Nicholas. Point 5. Yellow shirts of post 6 receive. Here's the team of Julin and Kubala. Here's the backhand by Manu to the inside. Kubala's there. Point 6. Receiving pink shirts of post 7, Flores and Aratz. There's the backhand by Aratz. Rebote forehand by Julin. Aratz from the right side, straight back. Rebote saved by Julin. Flores went for it on the bounce, missed it, point 6. 6 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 8, the purple shirts receive. El Barba's in the front court with Manny in the back. Here's the backhand by Manny to the inside. Kubala's there. Backhand. Here's the backhand by Kubala. Manny over the top to the inside. Cut off in the air by Julin. Big backhand. Caught by Manny at the 12 line. Manny over the top. Good catch by Kubala at the back wall. Pika. Oh. 0.6. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red shirts post 1, Bueno and Spinner. Underserve. 0.1. One on the board with 2 points. Here's post 2, Ikeda and Iriondo. There's the backhand by Spinner. Iriondo on the catch. Ball tipped in the backcourt. 0.1. One on the board with 4 points. Here's post 4. The green shirts return. Jairo and Ben. Catch by Bueno. Bote saved by Ben. Bueno cuts it off. Has a tip ball, 0.4. On the board with 2 points. Here's post 3. The white shirts receive. Anderluck and Nicholas. Point 4. 4 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 5. CRB and Manu. Here's the backhand by Manu. That ball is on the wall, beautifully caught by Manu at the 12 line. Ben gets in there, backhand from the 12 line. CRB. Ben on the catch, backhand from the 11. Big backhand, what a catch by Manu. Rotate forehand, fired by Jairo, scooped up by Manu. There's the backhand. There's the backhand by Jairo. Jairo winds up. Drop shot. CRB's there. Philo scooped up by Jairo. Jairo on the cortada, picked up by Manu. There's the backhand. One-handed grab way overhead at the 12 line by Manu. Then he throws it wall to wall. Rebote forehand by Jairo. That passes. 0.4. Possible game point for the green shirts of post 4, Jairo and Ben trying to stop them. Team of Flores and Aratz. There's the backhand by Aratz. Robote forehand to the inside. Aratz is there. Backhand. Jairo calls for it. Forehand Robote to the inside. Flores gets in there. There's the backhand. Catch by Jairo. What a catch by Aratz in the corner. Ben, backhand from the 11 line. Powerfully thrown. Robote kicks out all the way to the 3 line and scores. Point in game, post for Jairo and Ben. No playoff here. 1 places, 6 shows. Unofficial order finish 4-1-6. Your prices will be up in a moment. Winning game 5, post 4, Jairo and Ben taking second post 1, Bueno and Spinner coming in third, post 6, Julian and Kubala, 4-1-6, the official order finish for game number 5. And we'll have your prices up in just a moment. $2 Quinella 1-4 73.80 trifecta 4-1-6 580 560. Jello wager on 4 to win 1640. Up next, game 6 spectacular 7 singles match played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Game 6 begins the late pick 3. Post time for game 6, 6 minutes. Good luck. Robote saved by Kubala. That's nice. Here's Benny. Robote saved by Kubala. What a catch by Benny. Robote forehand by Benny. Spinner makes the catch. Spinner over the top with a long carom. Benny reads it, stops it on the outside at the 8 line. Beautiful catch by Spinner at the 11 line. Here's the backhand by Iñaki. Robote left side. Inaki makes the catch. Postado to the inside. Scoop. Hard throw by Julian Robote coming back out. Robote saved by Manu. Julian aggressively from the forehand. Throws the carom. Stopped by Flores. Flores throws it to pass. What a catch by Julian. Robote forehand by Ron. Nicholas saves their Robote on the left side. It's mid-court. Gets out of the way nicely. Low and hard to the inside, scooped up by Nicholas. Lewis to the inside. Julian, beautiful catch at the 10 line. Scoop by Douglas. Forehand to the inside. What a catch by Aratz. Rotate forehand. Passing by Ikeda. Beautiful throw. 2-all. Does not open up. Stopped by Ikeda. Ikeda from the forehand. Looking to pass to the inside. What a beautiful catch.
And hard backhand passing Douglas, middle of the court. Left side Robote, big bouncer to the inside. What a scoop there by Jerry.
Douglas up the wall, down with the ball. There's the backhand. Coastie to the inside. What a catch by Nicholas.
And folks, those were the top 10 best catches last season here at Magic City jai-alai. That'll take us down 2 minutes until the start of Game 6, beginning the feature singles games in this afternoon's performance.
James Diakos, greetings to you. Hope all is well. Remember a while back you weren't feeling well. Hope you are completely recovered. Doing well. Thank you for the greetings. Steve Smart as always. Hello. And I don't know, to be honest with you. That was out of sight, that sound. They know where to make the noises where I can't see them to give them the fine. Chris R., do you rotate players during the season? For example, if a player, parentheses, like CRB, you didn't say that, it was crushing games 1 and 2, and a player was not in the money a lot in games 3 and 4, would you rotate them out after a couple weeks? The answer to that is usually yes. And usually we're behind it's not something that, my experience here is that it takes a little while for those corrections to be made. Like, for instance, CRB and Anderluck are both doing very, very well in games 1 and 2, especially CRB. So, yes, he due for a bump. It came up in conversation the other day. I don't think it's in the schedule for the next week. Since we only play 3 weeks, since we only play 3 days of Quinellas, all those Quinellas, as you all know, who look at the entries online, are uploaded on Tuesday for the upcoming week. So that change has been made next week, but it's on. Basically what happens is we put it on Scott's radar, and then Scott makes a decision, and he lets us know. So anyone wants to know if ownership is hands-on? Very, very, very much so. Very much so. Yeah, once upon a time, in jai-alai, and I'm not saying that either way is, I mean, engaged ownership is extremely important. Especially, especially in this particular case, because this is so different than traditional jai-alai. It is good to have them involved. In making those decisions. Actually, it's kind of a load off my mind, because I can always say, go talk to Scott, what do you want from me? Which I say on a regular basis. With that little tidbit, ladies and gentlemen, time to begin game number 7. Sorry, make that 6. A spectacular 7 singles match. So I can't even get the game straight. This game is played at 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Up first and serving in the red shirt at post 1 is Ikeda, and the blue at post 2. So very interested in Andrew's meal is Douglas. Here's the backhand by Douglas to the inside. Robote. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Douglas is there. Backhand from the 9 line. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Douglas is there. Backhand to the inside. Ikeda, Robote for the big bounce to the inside. Douglas looking for a difficult Robote. Turned it into a 2-all that hit the pad, point 1. One first up on the board in today's 6th game. I'll bring to the court the white shirt at post 3, Arats. There's the backhand by Arats to the inside. Ikeda on the catch. Backhand from the 9 line. Powerfully thrown. Robote kicking all the way to the 3 line. Turned inside. Well caught by Ikeda at the 9 line. Backhand. Caught by Arats. Difficult catch made by Ikeda. He stopped that ball in the forehand. Costado to the inside. Scores. Point 3. Receiving in the green shirt at post 4, number 64, Nicholas. There's a backhand by Nicholas. Arats is there. Robote, left side by Nicholas. Here's Arats. 2-all, 2 wide, point 4. In this matchup, we have Nicholas serving to Manu, wearing the black shirt at post 5. There's the backhand by Manu to the inside. Robote forehand. Here's Manu. 2-all by Manu with the soft touch, opens and scores, point 5. Yellow shirt of post 6 receiving. Number 31, Jairo. There's the backhand by Jairo, powerfully thrown. Robote coming out. 2-all, 2 score. Point 5. Pink shirt of post 7, Benny receives. Here's Benny on the backhand from the 12 line. Catch by Manu overhead, backhand. Robote left side for the big bounce. Scoop is just missed, point 7. 7 on the board with a point. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt at post 8. Number 20, Gaucheri. Here's the backhand by Gaucheri. Robote forehand. Catch by Benny. Scoop by. Scoop and a juggle. Point 7. 7 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 2. Douglas, we've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Douglas over the top. Scooped by Benny. Benny's 2-all. Douglas reads it, stops it on the forehand, rifles it back in. Benny, going for a difficult rebote back here at the 12 line. Point goes to the 2. Douglas will take over the serve. He has 2 points. Here is the red of post 1, worn by Ikeda. Ikeda over the top to the inside. Beautiful catch. Backhand. Rebote coming out. Ikeda's all the way at the sidewall at the 5 line to make the play. Douglas is there. Scoop by Ikeda. Carom by Ikeda. That will score. Point 1. Well on the board with 3 points. Here's post 3, Arat. Arat's backhand from the 12 line. Rebote, that rebound off the back wall, played on the forehand of Ikeda. Arat's is there. Backhand. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Arat's winds up. Good eyes by Ikeda. He makes a save. Soft touch on the carom. Arat's reads it, stops it. Rebote save by Ikeda. Here's the catch by Ikeda. There's the backhand. Catch by Ikeda. Outside placement. Wow. Point 1. One on the board with 5 points, giving Ikeda a possible game point. Trying to stop him in the green of post 4 is Nicholas. There's Nicholas on the backhand to the inside. Rebote, forehand. Scoop by Nicholas. Carom by Nicholas. Lands in. Point 4. Four on the board with 3 points. Here's post 6. Jairo. Jairo on the backhand. Rotate forehand by Jairo. Here's Nicholas. Backhand. Up and away. That ball's out of play. Point 6. Jairo's on the board with 2 points. Here's post 5. The black shirt receives. Manu. Manu on the backhand. Rotate forehand by Jairo. 2-all. Lands in. Stopped by Jairo. Forehand low and hard. Will score to the inside. Point 6. 4 points for Jairo. In the yellow shirt in this matchup, we have Jairo serving to Gauchetti. Backhand by Gauchetti. Rotate forehand is out of play. Point 8. 8 on the board, 2 points, serving to post 7. Here's Benny. There's the backhand by Benny. Robote coming out. Scoop by Benny. Gaucheri takes it in the air. Backhand. Wall to wall from the left side. Robote by Benny. Right up the middle. Caught by Gaucheri. Gaucheri's 2-all opens and scores. Point 8. 4 points for the 8 post. Here's post 2. The blue shirt returns. Douglas. There's a backhand by Douglas to the inside. Gaucheri makes the catch to the 8 line. Powerful backhand. Douglas on the Robote. Robote to the inside. Catch by Gaucheri. There's the backhand. Robote forehand to the inside. Gaucheri for the Robote. Robote to the inside. Catch by Douglas. 2-all by Douglas. Opens and scores. Point 2. White shirt of post 3 is Aratz. Aratz backhand to the inside. Robote forehand, thrown wall to wall by Douglas. Robote coming out to the 4 line. Turned inside by Aratz. Douglas makes the catch. Aratz was waiting for it, makes the catch on the forehand. Scoop by Douglas, backhand from the 10 line. Douglas, Costalo to the inside, scores. Point 2. This game is locked. 2 has 6, 1 has 5. 2 serves to 1 for the game. There's the backhand by Ikeda. Robote forehand by Douglas. Ikeda makes the catch. Sidearm carom does not open. It's caught by Douglas. Douglas. What a scoop by Ikeda. Low and hard to the inside. Douglas is there. Backhand. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Douglas on the catch at the 10 line. Robote left side. Catch by Douglas. Low and hard to the inside. Coming in low and scores. Point in game. Post 2. Douglas. 1 places. 6 serves to 8. This is a playoff for 3rd place. Ball tipped. 3rd place finish for post 6, Hyro. Unofficial order finish, 216. Your price will be up in a moment. Results from game 6 are official. Coming in first, post 2, Douglas. Taking second, post 1, Ikeda. Coming in third, post 6, Hyro. 216, the official order finish for game 6. There are your prices. $2 Quinella 1-2, $30.20. Trifecta 216, $177.60. $2 wager on 2 to win, $12.60. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, game 7. There is a scratch in game 7. Game 7, post 3, Scratch Cool Fitness, replace Cool Fitness with Flores. Game 7, post 3, Scratch Cool Fitness, replace Cool Fitness with Flores. Post time for Game 7, which will conclude the high 5. 7 minutes away. Good luck. And we have just been told there is no video, which means that Andrew and I will have to do all the talking. Mr. Villamil, thank you so much for the.
Thank you.
I think for the most part we understood what you had said. We do our own translation. It's really bad though, so thank you very much for translating that.
Now I'm glad he cleared it up.
Yes. No, and thank you. We appreciate the compliment very much.
Thank you. Look at that high five, Stu. We'll see here in a moment.
A high five.
And it looks
Can we have
like.
a drum roll, please. Drum roll.
I think it flashed.
Oh, wow.
2, 3,
2,
and
3,
6.
6.
Ooh.
I always make a little mark here. So if the 2, the 3, or the 6 come in, my oh my, $8,528.40 up for grabs. Wow. So CRB menu, okay. Flores substituting for Cool Fitness with Douglas, all right. Andrew Luck, Nicholas.
Couple of the favorites.
Yeah.
Based on the standings, we can talk about some of those standings as well. Couple wins added this week. CRB and Manu still with quite the lead up at the top of our standings. They've acquired 9 wins in 30 games played. 4 more than the next closest team. That is Julin and Kubala in a solo second place with 5 wins. And then outside of that, a lot of teams still in contention. Juice and Gosheri and Hyrule and Ben, they have 4 wins. And then some of the teams you're talking about. Anderluck and Nicholas up there with 3. As are Bueno and Spinner, Jedden and Benny, and Flores and Rotz. And then El Barba and Manny. Playing every doubles game, they have 2 wins. So even still, to this point in the season, 2 teams without a win. Cool Fitness and Douglas, not going to happen in this game because Cool Fitness is out. And then Ikeda and Iriondo, the other team, without a win. 9 wins for CRB and Manu. What a start to this doubles tournament. As he said, a couple more wins for them. Could look to lock that up or sitting in a pretty comfortable spot as we approach probably the second half of this doubles tournament. So based on the standings, and the team up there in first place, one of the teams without a win, but of course you have Douglas, so at any moment that team could rattle off a couple in a row and find the win column. And then Anderluck and Nicholas up there as well. Haven't played a lot of games recently as Anderluck has been out with injury. 18 games played for Anderluck and Nicholas, 3 wins. If you're just looking at this purely of winning percentage, not total wins, because it's a little bit of different totals of games played for some of these teams. Actually, Anderluck and Nicholas would be in 3rd place based on that winning percentage. Kubal and Julin still in 2nd, and everybody trailing. CRB and Manu in most categories. 30% winning percentage here this season. Three minutes to go until game number 7. Again, do have that 1 scratch here in our 7th game. Will affect the 3 team. One of the numbers will make the high 5 go for over $8,500. That is Flores and Douglas.
I'm still of the belief that that whole package was for me. That's why it was on my desk. I can't believe that that last slice is for you.
We're going to have to ask Tennessee to confirm. What I was told was that there were 3 pieces in that tin foil, 1 for Stu, 1 for JR, 1 for myself, but we got a little bit left. All we need is about half a piece. Less than a minute till game number 7. Final reminder of that scratch. Flores will replace Cool Fitness up in the front court with the 3 teams. So that is Flores and Douglas. And the 2, 3, and the 6 alive for $8,500 and the high 5 jackpot on this Tuesday. That means, Stu, still there are 5 numbers that will carry over that jackpot into Sunday's performance.
So have you clarified the status of this pound cake, this last slice?
We got to ask Tennessee. I mean, that's the only way we can get it for sure. But he doesn't play in the. He's not here in the doubles.
That there were multiple slices in here for multiple people, not multiple slices for me.
Well, he brought out 1 pound cake for the team, and he saved a piece for JR, you, and myself.
We'll see about that.
Time to begin game number 7, a spectacular 7 doubles match, part of Doubles Championship Series here at Magic City. Up first and serving, red shirts, up post 1, Juice and Gosheri. Receiving blue post 2, CRB and Manu. There's a serve. We begin. Backhand 2-all. Wow. Point 2. Receiving white shirts, post 3. We have Flores in the front court substituting for the scratched Cool Fitness with Douglas in the back. Big backhand by Douglas, wall-to-wall, high. Rebote forehand by CRB. Douglas on the rebote. Manu makes the catch at the 10 line. Powerful forehand. Douglas, great pickup at the 13 line. There's the backhand. Scoop by Manu. That carom did not work, point 3. Receiving in the green shirts, post 4. Jedden and Benny. Benny on the catch. Here's the backhand from the 9 line. Rotate forehand. Jedden makes the catch. Douglas is there. Here's the backhand from the 12 line. Benny's there. Douglas on the catch. Benny, difficult catch on the forehand at the 11 line. Pika, big bounce. Brought down by Douglas deep in the backcourt. There's the backhand. Benny's there. Rebote left side. Saved by Flores. Here's Benny. Backhand by Benny. Powerfully thrown. Douglas reaches way up. Makes the catch clean off the back wall. Here's the catch by Benny. Benny goes deep. Rebote coming out. Flores sets up for the rebote up at the 5 line. Drop shot. Flores called Douglas off. Point 3. Black shirts, post 5 receive. Ikeda and Iriondo. Iriondo on the backhand. Douglas, difficult catch made on the 12 line. Iriondo, fine catch deep in the backcourt. Big backhand. That ball careened off the overhead screen. Point 5. Here are the yellow shirts, post 6, Anderluck and Nicholas. Rotate forehand saved by Ikeda. Ikeda, forehand rebote, powerfully thrown. Nicholas is there. There's the backhand. Rebote coming out. Catch on the forehand of Iriando. Iriando right up the middle, caught by Anderluck. Anderluck goes deep. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Here's Nicholas from the 10 line. Backhand to the inside. Rebote forehand. Nicholas is there. Backhand. Backhand by Iriando. Iriando again. Backhand from the 12 line. Ikeda with a hop makes the catch. There's the backhand. Nicholas, backhand now from the 11 line. Rebote forehand, drops to the inside. Floater scores, 0.5. Five on the board with 2 points. Here are the pink shirts, a post 7 team of El Barba and Manny. Manny gets up there and makes the catch. Here's the backhand. Catch by Iriando. Backhand by Iriando. Powerfully thrown inside. El Barba steps in with a fine catch. Ikeda back at the 10 line. Ball tipped in the front court. 0.5. Purple shirts post 8. Julian and Kubala receive. There's the backhand by Kubala. What a catch by Iriando on the 12 line. Powerful backhand. Iriando again. Backhand to the inside. Julian's there. Backhand. Ikeda. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Rebote comes to the forehand of Julian. Sent to the outside. Out of play. 0.5. 5 has 4 points. If we've completed the first round of play, all matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red of post 1, Jusen Gosheri. Here's the backhand by Gosheri. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand to the inside. Catch by Gosheri. Backhand. Rebote forehand save by Ikeda. Here's Gosheri. Backhand. Ooh, the backhand to the pad. That's bad. Straight points to a possible game point for the black shirts of post 5, Ikeda and Iriando. Trying to stop them in the blue at post 2, CRB and Manu. Excellent serve by Ikeda. Good catch and return by Manu. What a catch by Iriando at the 13 line. On the wall, Manu's there. Backhand. Rebote. Here's a catch by Manu. Backhand. Powerful throw. Ikeda calls for it, makes a save. Manu's there. Backhand. Ikeda calls for the rebote. Manu makes the catch. Backhand. Beautiful catch by Iriando. Powerful backhand. Here's Iriando on the forehand. Half carom split placement. Stopped by Manu. Carom by Manu. Red by Ikeda. He makes the stop. Returns the carom that opens and scores for the win. Point and a perfect game. A well-earned game to the black shirts of post 5. Ikeda and Iriando. 5-3-2 is the unofficial order finish, and the high 5 carries. Results are official. Coming in first, post 5, Ikeda and Ariando. Taking second, post 3, Flores and Douglas. Coming in third, post 2, CRB and Manu. That was a perfect game for Ikeda and Ariando.
Getting their first win in style. Good to see.
Good to see that first win. Congratulations to them. $2 Quinella 3-5, $58. The trifecta 5-3-2, $463.60. $2 wagers on 5 to win returns $6. Four of 5 in the high 5, returning $353.40. Carryover jackpot. New news. Does anybody understand what that means anymore? Andrew, does that mean anything to you? That sound? Something coming across the news wire. Something across the news wire. That's
like a ticker?
To draw your. Never mind.
Like a sports ticker back in the day. That was kind of a sound.
Can we hire older people, please? Now you know what it means. Don't ever ask me again. That's how I was taught. Ask once. That's it.
Got it.
$7,468 carries over in the high 5. That will be available on Sunday. $7,468 is the new jackpot in the high 5. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 8, a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. There are no scratches in our 8th game. Remember, the 8th game is the last game of the Pelota performance. We come back with Battle Court at 5 p.m. Just an hour and a half from... Boy, we really rolled through these games. Just an hour and 20 minutes from now, but you can't watch it here. If you're interested in watching Battle Court, and we hope you are, you have to download the jai-alai app. You have to go to watchjai-alai.com, which may be the easiest one for many of you, or simply go to ESPN3. Those are the ways to watch Battle Court at 5 p.m. But up next, game number 8. Final game of the performance. Good luck.
Remind me of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. One stop, boy, $20.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury. And then I have another job. I play jai-alai.
I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train jai-alai players?
When I first got the email, I thought it was pranking me.
I need some clarity on this.
I went on YouTube and I Googled jai-alai.
I was like, jai-alai. They paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
Having to work, play Division I sport, and then I had a child on the way, so I dropped out.
The crack era was tough. Sports in general was a way out of our environment.
It's really game time now, man.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
We got the streets on fire. This is gonna be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father.
Who wants it more? This is a sacrifice I think is going to pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I gotta win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Jai-alai became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play.
And folks, that is a trailer for the award-winning documentary about the inaugural season of play right here at Magic City. That is called Magic City Hustle. Directed by Billy Corbin, creator of Cocaine Cowboys, Screwball, The U, and much more. This film highlights the transition of these Magic City athletes and their respective careers in other sports. Right here at the jai-alai Fronton. You can watch Magic City Hustle directly from Google Play or iTunes. It is as simple as that. Either rent or buy from either platform. And if you buy it for just a few dollars more, you get to enjoy it as many times as you like for life. Game number 8. Finale in this Pelota performance will begin in just under 3 minutes. As Stu said, don't forget about Battle Court. Top teams going at it. Not first and second. They are tied for first. today will break that tie between the Renegades and the Warriors. 7.5 points available, so that means that one team will be at least a half point ahead of the other after the action today. We'll get started with Goanaga and Julin, then Ben versus Bueno, followed by Ikeda versus Arta. So 3 singles matches to get us started. That means 3 doubles to close it out. Advantage for the Renegades in their doubles rankings today. 3rd-ranked team, Goshiri and Ben, take on the 4th-ranked team of the Warriors. That is Nicholas and Rocky. Naki's still out, but hope that he is back here. Probably not. Well, the next time the Warriors take the court, that's this Friday, March 31st. But then April 14th after this Friday, and we hope that Inaki is back and playing by that day. But again, Nicholas substituting today. Goshiri and Ben take on Nicholas and Rock. Then Goanaga and Arta against Ikeda and Julin. And we will close it out with Goshiri and Arats against Nicholas and Julin. Julin substituting for Inaki. Nicholas will slide up into the front court, and Julin will slide into the back.
Rock and Ray, love that reference. The wonderful George Carlin. May he rest in peace. Brilliant and ahead of his time. Didn't get arrested like Lenny Bruce. Came up with the famous
7 dirty words, right?
Yeah, I believe that's it. Yeah. Wow,
I learned that
I'm
in school.
impressed.
No, I'm telling you, that was the only reason I heard that name. Was in.
Did you know
I
them?
learned that.
Did you memorize them? I just know it as memorizing a comedy bit.
No, I don't.
Obviously, I can't say any of them.
Yeah,
here.
I was
mean,
going to
this
say.
is like definition of what you can't say on here. I think even what's its name? What are we on? We're on YouTube. I think even YouTube are like, oh no, sorry, sorry, boys and girls, can't use those words.
That had to be. That was like an intro class.
I came
Communication.
in late
yeah.
today, but how about that night for the Devils last night? Huge move for the expansion team.
6.5 of a possible 8 points. They're just 3 and a. I think it's what 3.5. Let me get that correct here, Stu. Yeah, 3.5 points behind the Warriors and Renegades for first place for the expansion team, the Devils. Had to pick in every round. Again, not a lot of expectations coming into it, but all those guys have played well. I mean, far exceeded those. CRB as their 6th-ranked player has been one of the most valuable in all battle court. Hyro still undefeated in singles. It's been a great season for those Devils. Chargers and Cyclones need to push in a hurry if they want to make things interesting for that final playoff spot. Another day like that, looking at the Warriors, Renegades, and Devils in the playoffs, just a matter of what order they finish in. Again, the team that finishes in first place in the regular season will have a bye into the championship.
Time to begin our 8th and final game of this Pelota performance. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Up first and serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Douglas. Receiving in the blue of post 2, Hyro. There's the serve by Douglas. We have begun. Catch by Douglas on the 10 line. At Karam. Opens and scores. Well thrown, point 1. Now receiving the white shirt of post 3, Manny. Backhand by Manny. Catch by Douglas. Karen by Douglas. Works. Beautifully thrown. Point 1. One on the board with 2 points. Here's the green shirt of post 4, worn by Manu. Backhand by Manu. Robote forehand played back to pass by Douglas. That's beautifully thrown. Douglas with the reach, makes the catch. The 2-all, scores. Point 1. 3 points for the 1 post. Here's the black shirt of post 5. Number 20, Gosheri. Backhand by Gaucheri to the inside. Robote. Robote forehand by Douglas, played to pass. Robote coming out. Gaucheri whips it, caught by Douglas. Carom by Douglas, caught the pad, 0.5. In this matchup, we have Gaucheri serving to Nicholas, wearing the yellow shirt at post 6. Inside placement stopped by Gaucheri. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Gaucheri, caught by Nicholas. Nicholas low and hard back to the inside. Gaucheri on the catch. There's the backhand. Nicholas back to the inside. Gaucheri takes it on the bounce. Backhand, powerfully thrown. Gaucheri on the catch. Inside placement stopped by Nicholas. Backhand by Nicholas. Passes. Robote's out to the 8 line. Robote 2-all is wide. 0.5. Entering the court, pink of post 7. Number 16, Julin. There's the backhand by Julin. Robote forehand by Gaucheri. Robote left side by Julin. Gaucheri, difficult catch. Actually, inside placement picked off by Julin in a beautiful play. Gaucheri, inside. Julin reads it, stops it, returns it from the 10 line. 2-all, 2-score, 0.5. 5 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 8, Arat. There's the backhand by Arat. Juggling on the catch of Arat. 0.5. Five on the board with 4 points. Here's post 2. Jairo, we've completed the first round of play all matchups, so we're 2 points now through the end of the game. Backhand by Jairo to the inside, wall to wall. Robote forehand by Gaucheri. Jairo's there. Robote left side by Gaucheri. Scooped up, but tipped. 0.5. Gaucheri's gone 6 straight points to a possible game point, trying to stop him. In the white of post 3 is Manny. Manny on the catch, backhand from the 10 line. Robote. Robote forward, rifled, caught by Manny midcourt. Manny low and hard to the inside. Gaucheri picks it up on the backhand, low and hard. Manny backhand from the 9 line, passes. Robote perfectly placed inside. Robote save, hits the overhead screen, point in a perfect game. Black shirt, post 5, Gaucheri. 5 wins it, 1 places. 4, 6, 7, 8, 2, and 3. Pair off and play off. 4, third place. 4 first serves. 2, 6. Rotate forehand by Manu. Overhead screen. Point 6. 7 now serves to 8. Here's the backhand by Aratz. Robote coming out. Robote forehand, low and hard. Scooped up by Aratz. Backhand. Costello 2-all. Beautifully executed in, scoring point 8. 2 serves to 3. The winner of this point meets 6 and 8 in the continuing playoff for show. 2 serves, 3. Robote forehand by Jairo. Robote left side by Manny. Jairo takes it on the bounce. Backhand from the 9 line. Rotate by Manny. Jairo on the catch. Jairo from the 6 line. Low and hard to the inside. It scores. 6, 8, and 2 remain in the playoff for third place. 6 first serves to 8. Backhand by Aratz. Robote coming out. Robote left side by Aratz. What a catch by Nicholas. Nicholas on the catch. Here's the backhand from the 9 line. Nicholas on the catch. Point 6. 6 has 4 points and possible show point. The 8 is eliminated. Receiving post 2, the blue shirt, Jairo. Backhand by Jairo to the inside. Robote. Forehand by Nicholas. Jairo's there. Backhand. Robote by Nicholas. Here's the catch by Jairo. Scoop by Nicholas. There's the backhand. Point and show to post 6, Nicholas. Unofficial order finish, 5-1-6. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results from Game 8 are official. Coming in first, post 5, Go Sherry. Taking second, post 1, Douglas. Coming in third, post 6, Nicholas. 5-1-6, official order finish. $2 Quinella 1-5, $14.60. The trifecta 5-1-6, $241.80. A $2 wager on 5 to win, $16. The late pick 3, 255, 3 of 3 numbers returning $552.80. 4 of 8 in the Mighty Ocho returning $11.10. Carryover jackpot, $484.40. That's the Mighty Ocho. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this Tuesday afternoon performance of Live Jai-alai in the Magic City on the Jai-alai channel. We're glad that you chose to join us this afternoon and invite you to join us at 5 p.m. over at watchjai-alai.com on the Jai-alai app or on ESPN3. There you can watch a battle court for today. On behalf of the players, staff, and management of Magic City Jai-alai, we do appreciate you joining us very sincerely. We hope to see you at 5 p.m. Don't forget, we'll then continue with Battle Court this Friday. Open to the public. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. if you're not doing anything this Friday and you're located within a reasonable proximity or feel like traveling in, like some of our fans do. Come on down Friday. Doors open 6:30 p.m. First serve 7 p.m. and then open to the public when we return next Sunday. Have a good day.